Summer is here and many of us want to get that swimsuit ready. But diet and exercise, they're great, but they may not be the key to that body of your dreams. So we're here with The Secret with Eric Bailey from Feel Well, Live Well. Eric, thanks for being with us today.
Thank you so much for having me.
So why is diet and exercise not the key?
It's because diet and exercise, as important as those are only one of what we call the 3 pillars of personal growth. So, of course, summer is upon us, and everybody is wanting to get that summer body, right? But unfortunately, most people view the process of slimming down to be one of deprivation and starvation and killing themselves in the gym.
Yeah, it's hard.
And so most people don't ever take any action. But what if the process could actually be enjoyable? What if the process of slimming down could actually be even more enjoyable than the process of staying overweight? And that's where we come in. And so one of the things that I did at the beginning of this year was I did a metabolism and body fat assessment. And in the last 5.5 months, I've released 67 pounds.
Wait, you lost 67? This is you?
Mm-hmm.
Right
That's
here?
me.
Wow. And you said you did this without focusing on diet and exercise.
That's correct, because again, that's only one of the 3 pillars. According to statistics, over 80% of people that do end up slimming down end up getting it all back because they're just focusing on the diet and exercise. Now, to say that diet and exercise is the key to slimming down would be like saying that the key to a college degree is reading a book. I mean, it's important, right? You're going to have to do that,
Sure.
But again, it's only one component. There are also the mental aspect and the emotional aspect. Let me explain what I mean.
Sure.
There's this gal named Rachel who had been very, very slim when she was growing up. She was a cheerleader up until she got into a relationship with a guy that ended up abusing her. Well, after she got out of that relationship, she ended up putting on a ton of body fat because subconsciously she believed that if she was heavier and bigger, that guys that could potentially abuse her wouldn't actually notice her, and so she would be more protected. And so for years, she struggled with diet after diet, exercise after exercise, and she would always end up dropping a few pounds, but then getting it all right back.
So it wasn't until she got her mind right, her emotions correct, that she's able to get back in shape that she wanted.
Exactly. She finally uncovered, identified, and healed the emotional wound, that trauma that she experienced, and within 3 months she dropped 85 pounds and 140 pounds over the course of a year.
That's wild. I mean, it sounds like it's working for you and it's worked for her, but what about people who are skeptical about how this may or may not work?
Sure. Well, the thing is, results don't lie. You know, people, again, they believe that the process of slimming down has to be one of this starvation and deprivation. But I'm the kind of guy, I like to have chocolate every single day. I'm the kind of guy, I like some man food, right? I like my pizza, I like my burgers, I like my wings. And again, the key is finding out exactly what your body's needing and figuring out a way to fit all the things that you enjoy into that. So again, the process of slimming down can actually be even more enjoyable than the process of just staying where you are.
So getting your mind right is part of that huge push to be able to make sure you're getting yourself where you want to go.
Absolutely.
So I know you have a great offer for people today.
We are, and so at Feel Well, Live Well, we are actually offering people a chance to come in for a full metabolism and weight reduction assessment. It's normally $500, but because we're fans of the show, we're actually opening it up for 20 viewers of Good Things Utah to come in and receive a full metabolism and body fat assessment at no charge. And so what they're going to do is they're going to come in and we're going to test their body for exactly how many calories they need, exactly how much protein, carbohydrates, fats they need, exactly what type of mental and emotional blocks are actually keeping the fat on, and they're going to receive a step-by-step game plan of how to finally and most importantly permanently and enjoyably get that body they've always desired.
Finally get that release that we're all kind of hoping for right there. So if you want to get that, you can see right there, email Eric. His email address is right there at the top, eric@feelwelllivewell.com. You see the website there as well. Talking with Eric Bailey from Feel Well, Live Well. Eric, good job. Way to go.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for being with us today.
Thanks for having me.
You bet.